Welcome to the MVP.
It's the Man's You podcast.
Welcome back to the podcast that only we can give you. What it do is happening. It's your boy France, joined by Book, aka Morris Smith, Will Chestnut, and whatever else you talking about.
The best singer, nigga. You see it. I didn't change it because I'm like, fuck it. I'm on the tablet today, so we gonna let it be what it's gonna be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All right, man. What's good with you though, man? How everything going?
Cooler, man. Just over here harmonizing, man. Just living my best life. That's all it is, man.
Okay. I ain't mad at you. Look like you about to give somebody a stroke. Looking at all them damn colors back there.
Oh, no. See, I could have put on the flashing lights, but I didn't do that. You know what I'm talking about? This one is on a slow walk. You know what I'm talking about? It's just a circular rotation. What's crazy is I could slow that bitch down or I could speed it up.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like my raps. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I got many of pockets that I can get into. You know what I'm talking about? Many of pockets like cargoes. You heard? But yeah, I'm just chilling, baby.
No problem. But if y'all are prone to epileptic seizures, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all might just want to not focus in on his side of the screen.
Flashing lights. Flashing. Like rapidly flashing. These ain't those. They all right. They safe.
No problem.
If you got an issue off of this one, you got a different medical condition you're gonna have to figure out. Just show them this episode and show you ain't gotta watch it again so that the doctor can see what happened to you. Just show them this episode and then let them people figure out what's going on with you. Because this shouldn't give you no problem. But if it do, it's an unsolved, nobody ever heard of this before. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff out there. So we good.
I got you. Man, what's going on, man? How your week was?
Man. Regular, man.
Man, don't nobody believe that, man. Anybody that watches the podcast over 4 times, no, ain't nothing regular.
Well, goddamn, this week it was, man. Hey. Sometimes I appreciate calmness in my life, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it eludes me at times. You know what I'm saying? Whether self-inflicted or inflicted by the help of others. You know what I'm saying? But this week, everybody has been positive for the most part. I ain't had no bullshit, no negative energy for once, man. You know what I'm saying? It has made my week go slow. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I know ain't no fuck shit been happening. My week has been slow. You know what I mean? So I'm cooler, man. I can't ask for more, man, than what I'm already being able to endure. So I'm thankful, man. Thankful. Thankful.
Good stuff. I'm glad, man. Yo, my week, I've been chilling, man. So I ain't got nothing to go. I ain't got nothing either.
Gotcha.
That's crazy. Usually by the time we talk about our weeks, it's like 20 minutes in. So usually we talk about the weeks, it's like 20 minutes in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. I mean, I could go, you know what I'm saying? I was just listening to Charlie XCXC. Like, people, I listen to everything. I don't know if you know the song, but it's boom, clap, the sound of my... You never heard that joint?
I got to hear some more. I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't play it, but I was literally just listening to it while I was driving. And I got over to the yogurt spot and the motherfuckers was cleaning the machine out. The only flavor that I eat. That's the only fucking machine them niggas was cleaning out.
Mm-hmm. That was the dirty machine. They got to clean it. You know what I'm talking
about? Oh, man, it's the most flavorful machine. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, dog, they got like 5 other flavors. I don't want nothing else. I want that. You know what I'm saying? I want that. Damn, they're just as bad as McDonald's would be in the States with a milkshake. Machine always down, bro. Like, come on, man. No, man, I don't want chocolate. I don't want mango. I don't want pomegranate. I don't want fucking tart original. Like, nigga, no. And I don't want strawberry. I want Lotus, nigga. Lotus. Couldn't even get it. So I just swung around and got me a Starbucks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, but y'all don't have these out. Y'all got Starbucks, obviously, but y'all ain't got this specifically. This drink. This, my people, is called a lemon mint breeze. Strawberry lemon mint breeze is what this is. So it's I guess strawberry syrup, some lemonade, and Schwartz club soda, Schwetzers, whichever one that is, and then mint leaves. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Damn, fucking top, sprayed me in my face, man. Watch out, pause. Don't do that. These good. Hey man, do y'all got paper straws at Starbucks? I
Yes,
know you
that's
probably
some
don't.
bullshit.
Yeah, that soggy ass shit. Talking about save the turtles, nigga. The turtles didn't buy the drink, nigga. I did. Fuck you mean?
Yeah, you right. I don't see it nowhere on here. I was looking for it.
Yeah, man. These bitches hit. It's my summertime drink, man. It's getting hot. It's nighttime right now, but still a summertime drink.
Gotcha. Well, people, we obviously ain't got shit to talk about as far as the week, you know what I'm saying? But we do have subjects and things we want to get into. Last week we talked about we got to do a snowfall recap. I know it's going on a couple weeks now. Everybody that wanted to watch it should have watched it by now. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to touch on that. And we've been talking for a while now about our top 10 favorite rappers, man. And we're not talking about the best. We're not talking about the most lyricists or whatever. We're talking about our personal favorite 10, top 10 favorite rappers. That's a
That's
different
how we was
category.
doing it.
What's up?
That's how we was doing it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I even put it in capital letters, favorite. Not
Well, I
who's
need to
the best.
remix mine. I mean, I got the two. Then I got all right.
Okay.
That's even easier. Don't worry about it.
We doing personal
Okay.
preferences. It may be a nigga that don't nobody rock with like that, but he is your favorite.
Hey,
That's what we going
that make
into.
it all easier because if we was just doing like rappers, some of my favorites don't make the list. I went with like actual, you know, some of my niggas that can spit that shit. So
Nah,
this is much easier for me. I can storm right through this one. Go ahead.
I'm talking about who's your favorite, personal favorites. That's what I'm talking about.
Gotcha.
With everybody got the who's the best and all that. I don't even want to get into that that kind of conversation. Who's the best rapper of all time? All that. Who is your personal? I think that's how you get to know a person. You know what I'm talking about? To know what's going on with that. Which one you want to start with first, man? Snowfall? You want to start with the rappers, man?
Let's go rappy rap.
Let's go rappy rap.
Yeah, because I think you know Snowfall. You know, yeah. Let's we can start there.
Okay. Well, shoot. You want to go from 10 to 1 or 1 to 10? Now, how you want to do it?
Oh, 10 to 1, man. Build up that anticlimactic. You know, something like the climactic, whatever. Yeah, that shit.
Gotcha. It's going to be a little hard for me because when I wrote them down, I just wrote them down as they came to me. I didn't write them down in order. So I try to put them in some kind of order as we talking.
Well, if you can put your top, if you can get your top 3 in some type of sequence, that'll work. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody else, you can just go off of why. And you know what I'm talking about? We work like that. Now, let me preface this to the people before we begin. And I'll preface this for France as well, because I'm sure his list will look away or sound away. Understand the geographical climate in which we hail. Okay. So you're gonna get some of that, and you're gonna get some of that. Okay. And it might be few and far in between.
You're gonna get a lot more of this than that.
In similarity. I don't know, man. I don't know, dog. I don't know, dog. It's hey, we gonna see, man. I might surprise you.
You're gonna be East Coast heavy. And me, I think I'll be more a little well-rounded than you. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. Hey, man, we gonna see.
Let's go. Let's go favorites, man. My favorite. I'm gonna do 10. I can say number 10 at a confident rate. One of my favorite rappers of all time is Sci-Hi the Prince. He makes number 10 for me. I really enjoy listening to that brother spit his stuff. And he wrote for so many people. He has his hands in a lot of different boats and stuff like that. Some things that you listen to right now, you don't even know that he wrote it. And stuff that he does right, I think he's real underrated. And I just enjoy listening to him. You know what I'm saying? So Sci-Hi the Prince is my number 10 favorite rapper of all time. You know what I'm saying? I know he ain't on nobody else's list, but he on mine. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's all good. All right, hold on. I'm on number 9 right now. I gotta who I'm missing. Who's coming in? Who's coming in at that almighty top? You know what? Oh, I got that nigga listed twice. That's why. That'd have messed up some real shit right there. Nigga book, that's the same person. No, nigga, I'm talking about the younger and the older. You know what I'm talking about? It's two different timelines in which this nigga was the greatest. You know what I'm talking about? So, all right, let's go like this, man. My top 10 person that I can get jiggy with at any time. None other than the MVP. I'm stupid with this rap shit. Luda. Okay. I got Luda at my top 10 of people that I could just put in throw it on and just ride out, man. Like that nigga got a lot of songs, you know what I'm talking about? I love his catalog, you know what I'm saying? He made me a real fan. When his track came on BET Uncut, and what's your fantasy to see? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Talking about the other one.
No. He got a few. he got a few that graced that stage. You know what I'm talking about, that platform. But that was the first time I ever heard Luda. You know what I'm talking about? And it's just the image in my head that goes like the girl that was in the little. There's one joint in there that's like, yeah, she real nice, and I likes that. But I like the track too. You know what I'm talking about? So, but Luda, literally, I think is one of them underrated value rappers that makes dope music. Yeah, people forget about him now because he's in in movies and shit. You know what I'm talking about, doing his acting career. But like, yo, man, that nigga different, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to think of one of my favorite. Like, what I wanted to do was like give a line that I thoroughly enjoyed from all of them. And what's pissing me off is I know it, but I'm drawing such a blank right now. But Chris would know exactly the line that I'm talking about. It's gonna come to me randomly. Fuck. That nigga know which one I'm talking about. God damn it! I wish he was here. But yeah, that's who I got in my 10 slot is Ludacris. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy Luda. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Well, my number 9 is gonna be, I'm gonna show love to the East Coast. Method Man.
METH.
To Cal is definitely my number 9. And
yes, again.
The reason being is because I've heard him on some beats and that don't sound good until he touches it. His delivery and his voice makes anything sound good. And so I can listen to anything from him. I've listened to Wu-Tang, and this may be unpopular opinion. I'm not the biggest Wu-Tang fan, but I am a Method Man fan. Everything he touched, I think is hard. All them RZA beats, you know what I'm saying? When somebody else is on it, sometimes they don't hit the same, but when he touch it, it transforms it and it's hot. I like Method Man, so he my number 9.
I feel that. Okay. What pissed me off is I can't go on without giving it to y'all niggas, man. I don't found this shit because I know the song. It's off of the Red Light District album, The Potion. Baby, I got the potion. Yeah, that's my shit, man. But he says it was something about just because he light skinned with braids. That nigga don't look like that. That's my shit. But that ain't the one. I don't wear that. You know what? That don't even matter. I can't even think of it. But bigger booty, small waist. That's what it is. If there ain't no ass in this place, if there ain't no ass in the spot, I'm in the wrong place. There we go. Bigger booty, small waist. If there ain't no ass in this place, ain't no ass in the spot, I'm in the wrong place. Some shit like that. Don't quote me, but quote me. Hold on. What that nigga said. Chris, no, that's my shit, man. Hold on. Let me see. Born to be a leader. Mo Twist and Alaba. Like, yo, man, this nigga, like, the way he rapped, though, man, like, nigga, that's one of my favorite Ludacris tracks, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I was right. Bigger booty, small waist. Put him in a small place. And if there ain't no ass where I'm at, then I'm in the wrong place, nigga. That's my shit right there. That ball right there is phenomenal, nigga. Definitely in the wrong spot. Definitely in the wrong place. So, yeah, man. Moving along. I like your pick, though. I like Meth, man. I wouldn't have thought you would have went with him, man. I think it's because you're watching Wu-Tang, but neither here nor there.
This is before that, though.
Oh, it was before? Okay, my dog. All right, well, when I'm looking at my list, I could have put him a little bit higher, but he came out a little bit later. I think this nigga has not had one bad album yet. Not one. You know, in some people discography, and I'm not disqualifying some of my upper echelon picks of who I just like to listen to. But this nigga to me has not had a bad album since he came onto the scene. It's only one nigga, Mr. 305. M.I.A.Yo. Ricky Rose. The boss. Like, I got him at number 9. I really feel like he damn near the only nigga I want to see live in person at a concert, man. Like, that nigga got so much shit, bro. He got so many hits. And, bro, I love that nigga music, bro. Love that nigga music. So I don't gave 2 South niggas respect off back in my top 10 of music that I like to listen to of my favorite artists of all time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Ross, dog. Oh, man.
It's crazy. You know, you continue to talk about him because he my number 8.
Oh, he number 8 for you?
He number 8 for me.
Man,
So that's fine.
I mean, you know, when that nigga hit the nigga start hitting with the shoulder and the verse, like, come on, man.
Ross up there. It was crazy is Ross was on the last episode of Lil Dicky, him and Usher and Killer Mike.
Yeah?
All of them was on there. Yeah, I saw him. I was like, boy, Usher. I mean,
man, shit, bro.
Oh, Rick Ross was acting, boy. He was acting his ass off on there. He was acting like Rick Ross. So it was dope. But yeah, Ross, come on, man. How that nigga rap, man. That shit again. The voice, man. The voice. That shit. They come on there. He got that ad lib. That shit hard. It's almost like a remix Biggie. Like it's kind of. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I like when he come on there. It gets me hype. I say he number 8 for all the reasons you said. So we can go to your number 8, man. We ain't gonna spend too much time on Rick Ross. We already know it.
I'm a photographer dream, counting cream as my chain swing. Mac 11 for the things that the days bring, man. I'm out the man. Yo, bro, that's off the Angels remix with Diddy and Dirty Money. Like, nigga, I'm telling you, like his whole verse, that shit was fire, bro. It felt like, you know how they got the picture where the angel come down and touch the other finger of the other person or whatever. It felt like the angel came down and touched that nigga pen for that verse right there. And it was just magic, bro. Like, I love that joy. I love that joy. One of my partners, when I was helping out over in Abu Dhabi at the bar, he had never heard that song before. And he from Texas. So he was like, yo, Book, what the fuck song was that? I was like, you never heard that? But yo, that's the Angels. Rick, he said, that nigga Ross went in. I'm like, I know. I'm a photographer dream, counting cream as my chain swing. Love it, man. Love it, dog. But yeah, man, Ross is definitely underrated. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I think a lot of people understand like what he's brought to the game. A lot of people just look at it like he makes dope music, not dope ass music. He make dope drug contraband type music. No, that nigga make hits. That nigga make records. That nigga make timeless song. Like, I'm telling you now, dog. Lord willing, I make it to my 80s and beyond. Play with me some Rick Ross. I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? People always like my parents. They go back to the parliaments and you know all them people. You know, bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Them niggas, yeah, that's cool. My shit gonna be Ross. You know what I'm talking about? So it is what it is, man. Shit.
If there was a lie on there, you know what I'm talking about? We'd be good to go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just got songs for days.
Hey, bro. I didn't do it like this on purpose, but I got another Southern nigga in here.
Who we got?
You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, Young Money. You know, Cash Money represents her. I got Weezy F Baby. Please say the baby. I got him at number 8.
Number 8.
I got him at number 8.
He low.
Huh?
He low.
No. Compared to who? Again, I'm not from there.
Personal favorites.
Yeah, I'm not from there. Yeah. And some of these could be by the slimmest of margins, but there's some niggas that I'm just like, nah, you can't catapult into my top. You know what I'm talking about? Like some of these niggas, I just can't let you overleap because these are the ones that I prefer to listen to. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know what I'm saying about like with Weezy, man, make a feel the escalade, put his feet in the blade. And I'm just hitting the blaze it up. Yo, you know that's my shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? You lemon meringue apple. Yo, that whole nigga, this nigga great. I love that shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But my, what'd he say? That's the new plan, Louisiana. Yeah, that nigga, yo. Yeah. I like Wayne, man, and you know, I give him flack here and there and shit like that, but I never said he was trash. That one thing I won't ever do. I won't ever say that nigga trash. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I throw my little barbs in there from here and there. You know, I'm from VA. I was born there. You know, so of course I'm a ride with Pusha T. Little nigga flow, but his metaphors more. Like I really don't have no dog in that fight. You know what I'm saying? But if I had to pick a side, I'm gonna go with where I reside. You know what I'm talking about? So it is what it is. But Wayne, that nigga get off. I listen to all of the mixtapes. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not one of them niggas who just when the nigga start getting hot, I got on. Like, no, man, I remember when like I remember all them joints. I won't tell you niggas, but I listen to all that nigga shit, bro. All that shit. All that shit. So I do love Wayne. I love his music. You know what I'm saying? Now there was when the nigga auto-tuned it, I couldn't fuck with it. I can't do the auto-tune shit. You know what I mean? Not him. T-Pain cool, but not Wayne. You know what I mean? And that's when I kind of fell off, and then you know he kind of got on his little skateboard, you know, drug vibe. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of lost me there too. But you know, lately he's been back on the Wayne that I love. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that I can gravitate towards, and I can be like, nah, that nigga nice. You know what I'm saying? Like I could fight for this version. The other version, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, definitely Wayne makes my list. And honestly, he could be interchangeable between 7 and 8, but 7 came out before 8, so gotta give you
that. My number 7. I'm up here looking at this list, man. It's just it's a little hard, man, for my personal taste, man. What I'm gonna do is I'm because I think he's my top 5. What I'm gonna do? Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go K-Dot.
What you gonna do?
Make K-Dot my number 7. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
I like K-Dot, man. I know you don't really care for Kendrick like that, but I think dude hard. I love all his albums. I listen to him all day. On repeat, you know what I'm talking about? But I mean, listen, you know what I'm saying? But dude just hard, man. I like his concepts. I think he's one of them people that actually thinks about everything. I think when he make a song, he think about what the video gonna look like. He think about what the live performance is gonna look like. It just seems like he thinks a lot. So I can appreciate that. I actually wanted him in my top 5, but I got some people that I honestly listen to a little bit more. So I got to put Kendrick right there on 7 for me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So shout out to Kendrick.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah. And Kendrick gonna come through here. If I have to slap a pussy ass nigga, I'm gonna make it look sexy. That's how you know what I'm saying? If I gotta go hard on a bitch, I'm gonna make it look sexy. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So with Kendrick, I think I expounded upon that before with my thing with Kendrick is I think he can rap. True. I ain't got no argument there. You know what I'm saying? The boy know how to put words together. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z also said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas put words together just to match. Like this is different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he doing that, but it's just I don't think everything the boy says and puts out is fire like that. You know what I'm saying? Now this last album, yo, this shit hard. I ain't had no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Even damn. Like I like the album for that. You know what I'm saying? So
you acting like Good Kid, Mad City.
I did. Oh what?
That's 3 of the 4.
Like
I know. I know everybody don't like Pimp a Butterfly. That's fine.
That's me. I don't like that.
That's fine, and we understand that's a little different. It's a little more instruments and stuff like that. But you like 3 to 4 albums, and then Section 80.
Oh, that's all he got for it?
That's all. That's all. Maybe I'm missing one, but let me make sure.
You might be right. You might be right. You might be right.
Let me make sure, because I mean I count Section 80 as a album, but that's not really a real album. That's it. Unless you want to count the Black Panther soundtrack, but I don't count that shit.
Okay.
Yeah. You a Kendrick fan?
Cool, man.
You a Kendrick fan? You just don't like to say it. You know what I'm talking about? It's cool.
He cool, man. He all right. Yeah, it's cool. My number seven. Yeah, I can't put him above. I can't put Wayne above my dude, because at one point in time, this nigga was my favorite of all. Like the nigga that I would listen to over everybody. And it's crazy that he's as low as he got from that time frame, but this was like back in 2002. So this is 20 years onward, people. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But my number 7, none other than the most animated nigga to ever grace the stage, ever make music videos in the world of music. Who you had? What you said his name was?
Busta Rhymes. As soon as you said it, I knew
right now. Busta, what it is right now. What it is right, yo. That's my nigga. Busta Rhymes, brother. Busta Bus. Now everybody do the Busta Bus. Like, that's my shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? That's my shit.
I understand. You don't hear me say nothing about that. That makes sense.
Like, this my nigga, dog. So love Bus. You know what I'm talking about? The Extinction Level Event 1 album. That's my favorite Bus album that he's ever done. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can all go through, you know, The Art of Storytelling was one of his first tracks when he was with what's them boys' name? I forget the group, but it'll come to me randomly. But you know what I'm saying? Like, hi, my name is Busta. My name is, like, yo, I remember when that nigga he was on fucking In Living Color and they performed that damn song. You see what I'm saying? So I just love Busta's personality. You know what I'm talking about? The vividness that he gave in his videos. Hell, everybody talks about him live in concert. He's one of the greatest showmen. You know what I mean? Like, the nigga's just a ball of energy from what I see. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man. And again, one of my favorite verses from Bus come off of the Extinction Level Event album. You know what I'm saying? It's on the track Against All Odds. And it's like he allowed the Flip Mode Squad to do their thing. And then he came in at the end and just let it be known. Now, it's the verse. It's not a line. It's the verse. So I'm not going to read it. But it's the verse. I love it. But I might say something. Yeah. What you want from us? Now visualize more of us. Stay toting under my given flavor from Nauticus. Destroy every arch rival or any challenge, and make you remember this day, nigga. Mark it on your calendar. Like, he keep going on and on. He just talking his shit. Like, y'all niggas ain't fucking with me, pretty much. You see what I'm saying? And I love it. You know what I'm saying? Man, this nigga fire, bro. I love Busta Bus, man. I might catapult that nigga higher. I might flip my 6 and my 7, but my 6 is going in still heavily right now. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna get to that nigga in a minute. You know what I'm talking about?
I like Bus. I like Bus. You talking about leaders in new school. But
thank you.
I like Bus for sure. I always think he better with people though. And maybe that's just me. Well, anytime he got somebody, it seemed like he just want to kill him so bad. Like, and he go in so hard. Even when he was on that song with Janet Jackson. Nigga, that's one of my favorite songs of all time. That damn song. What's that shit when he was on what's that? What's the name of the song, man? With Janet Jackson. What's gonna be, man?
Yeah.
That beat is one of the hardest beats of all time, man. Like,
you know what album that's on too, right?
Which one?
Extinction Level Event.
Hey. To me, when he with somebody, he's like,
give me some more. All them joints is on that one album, bro.
When he with him, when he by himself, to me, he's still good, but it's just different. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just me, but when he was somebody, it seemed like he trying to shut them down. He don't want nobody to say nobody had no better verse than him. He just go crazy. He went harder than Jalen Jackson. I mean, that's enough to be said. Shout out to Buster. I love Buster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did his that. I was gonna say something, but we in good spirits when you was talking about he like to destroy niggas. There's a nigga that was on my list that I've already named. They was on the track together. A lot of niggas talk about his verse more than his. It's all good though.
Okay. Let's go to
Mira ahora.
Is this number 6?
We on top 6. We on 6, bro.
Number 6. I gotta go Andre 3 Stacks. Andre really, to me, could be it's crazy because he could really be like my number 2 or 1, but it's the frequency. But when he come out, when he finally peek his head out, that feeling with me is like number 1 feeling. Like I'm like, damn, I miss this dude. Like it feels so good to hear him rap. But the frequency that we see him is like it's like a Bigfoot sighting. It's so damn in between. I put him at number 6 because I think it would be unfair to some of the other people that didn't gave us some work since then. You know what I'm saying? So I love 3 Stacks. Boy, 3 Stacks is crazy. He just came out when Kanye dropped that album, and they had that verse that I guess they didn't put in there, and they came out later, the unreleased verse from 3 Stacks. Crazy verse. Talking about his mom and stuff like that. That
one was
brought a tear to my eye, man. Like that dude, the way he raps is like I don't think if he rap like that, I don't think nobody touches him. Period. But he don't rap, so he plays the flute all day on the train and shit. So, side to 3 Stacks, he's definitely top 6. Whenever he pop out, he my favorite. You know what I'm saying? But I got him at 60.
I got you. The irony. You know what? No, just so I can make sure that stands and that holds true. We're gonna flip my 5 and 6 because we're gonna flip my 5 and 6. How I wrote it down. Mind you, people, y'all saw I had to just jot my shit down. You know what I'm talking about? So everything could be switched up, but 5 up is legit how it's gonna be. My number 5, Free the Guy. That's how I feel. I don't believe he did it. So my number 5 in a short amount of time is Tory Lanez. I don't think that ass, bro. I don't think a lot of niggas fucking with this nigga lyrically. Yo, when that nigga started to get in his rap pocket, like, nigga, ain't nobody fucking with this boy, man. Like, I'll be sitting here listening, and I'm like, at 5, bro. I'm sorry, 6. We on 6.
No, but you say you switch your 5 and 6.
Remember, I was just writing down. So as names started to come to me, he was just one of the names that hit where it hit. You know what I'm saying?
You got this nigga about Busta Rhymes, Rick Ross? Like, you like him better than all of them?
I do.
Like, that's crazy, man. I'm sorry, man.
Bro,
that's your favorite. That's crazy.
Tory Lanez for a minute, bro. You know I've been listening to Tory since that nigga hit the scene, bro. Right. So
I got one that's gonna come out. I got one that's about to come out that you're gonna say the same shit to me. So it's fine. I understand.
I probably won't, man. I think this nigga is incredible. Honest to God, like no bullshit. When we talk about this, is my favorite rap artist list. You know what I'm talking about? But if we want to talk about greatest artist of all time, I believe this nigga is in that category, in that same breath. I really do. That boy is uber talented. He made Back to Prime album, nigga. The 70s joint that nigga, like, bro, this nigga, man, come on, bro. This nigga is talented, bro. He sing, he make his, like, he do his own video. Like, this nigga miraculous, bro. Like, I ain't got nothing else to say. Free the guy. I'm about to go stupid again. You know what I'm talking about? I don't even say too much more. You know what I'm saying? I don't say too much more.
I want to put T-Pain. I want to put T-Pain in my list now. You know what I'm saying? We can do that.
T-Pain raps.
Yeah,
he don't rap as much as this nigga. This nigga actually got rap albums though. You know what I'm saying? They more the mixtape. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I've listened to his shit. Like y'all might just know the mainstream stuff. I've listened to this nigga's mixtapes before he got on. You see what I'm saying? And then I listen to the mixtapes and the shit that he drops in between time. All his features with his artists, with VVS King. Like this nigga be slapping on every fucking thing. The same way you was talking about how Buzz get on tracks and be like, yeah, I'm trying to show niggas y'all ain't fucking with me. This nigga is the same fucking way. Who had the best verse on What's Poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in. I got options. You know what I'm talking about?
I only remember
it was him, the baby, Lil Wayne, and Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez verse was.
I don't remember it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't listen to that song like that.
I listen to his verse like that. I listen to his verse like that. You know what I'm saying? I listen to Stupid Again all the time. You see what I'm saying? Like
I listen to Broke. I ain't broke in a minute. I love that song.
I listen to all this shit, Franz. But I listened to Scat the other day. I do shit. Man, come on, bro.
Y'all know we talked about it before. I ain't like a big Tory Lanez fan to begin with. Before he allegedly shot anybody, I just didn't listen to him like that. But I did like that album where he had that broken and that scat and all that shit. I did like that. But it is what it is. Shout out to you. That's your favorite. Ain't nothing wrong. So with that being said, I'm about to come with some bullshit too.
It ain't bullshit. Who you got though?
Hey, this is my favorite. And this is my favorite off of let's see, 1, 2, 3 albums. I don't listen to nothing new. And I don't think he came out with nothing new in a while, and I ain't checking for nothing new. He's my favorite off of 3 albums, and it's Juvenile. Juvenile is in my top 5 favorites of all time, and you know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He just walked off on me. Damn.
I was changing the light.
Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, but Juvenile for sure is. Just my favorite of all time. Like he's there. You know what I'm saying? Juvenile got to be there. Just off 400 Degrees alone. Off that verse he put on that Dragon. You know what I'm saying? I rough ride your ass and cash you for money.
Cash you for money. Juve getting money. That shit is funny.
You know what I'm saying?
Love that. I ain't got no argument for me, my brother.
Like
no argument for me.
I used to ride in my car and 400 Degrees was playing all the time, man. Juvenile had got a song. Say you're in love with a bitch, and a hoe don't act like a man. I'm gonna beat my meat and get my fucking nut for sure. She gonna be drove then. And I'm gonna cut the TV off and go to sleep on that hoe then. I tell it to your girlfriend, you tell her everything else. She gonna be with a boyfriend, you gonna be by your damn self. I mean, it's Juvie, man. That's my nigga, man. So he's my top 5, man. I know ain't nobody else gonna agree with that shit. I'm sorry. It is what it is. That's my nigga. I'm riding with him.
I ain't no problems. Again, this is your list. You know what I'm saying? Who am I to tell you wrong for your list? You know what I'm saying? But now we get into the creme de la creme of the shit, yo. So like I said, so that the value and the statement holds true, we already know who it is. Why? Mr. Top 5 Dead or Alive. None other than that Jada Kiss. It's the JADS. You know what I'm saying? Top 5 Dead or Alive. It is what it is. So that nigga got a couple of joints that I was just like, yo, this nigga's like he got that joint. It's off the Locks album, their first one, right? Money, Power, Respect. All for the love. He says, when you think of me, you think of a problem. Who, what, where, and how you gonna solve them? Automatic or revolve them? Like he starts off the track like that. I'm just like, God damn, that nigga said who, what, where, and why. I love that shit. You know what I'm talking about? And then my favorite joint that he's on, it ain't even his. It's off of DMX's album, Blackout. It's him, Sheik, Styles, Jay, and DMX. You know what I'm saying? He starts it off. You see what I'm saying? Like, I love Jada, man. I love Jada. Yo, I used to have bad luck. Now you might see me in a Jag truck, mad stuck, either with a dime or a bad duck, double RT with the matching bandana. Like, I love how that nigga rhyme patterns go and how he delivers his shit. Like, I've never heard him on nothing whack. I ain't never heard him rap anything whack. My nigga is top 5. I mean, we can go to blood pressure. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas don't know about that one. My blood pressure is boiling. You know what I'm saying? He got like the little super scheme. He the first one to do it. Shout out to Wayne. He inspired that off of I gave that bitch a super. Yeah. Now she on some super shit. Yeah. But the whole superhead. Now she just moved in the building. Even gave the superhead. I got super bread. Like, come on, man. End up super. I got super guns that spit super lead. So end up super. Come on, man. Come on. Let's not do this. Top 5 dead or alive. Jadakiss is my 5.
Definitely ain't gonna be mad at that. I'm with you on that. So what top 4 now?
Oh, that's who you got?
No.
Your 5 was Wayne. I mean, your 5 was New Orleans. Yeah, Juvie. I forgot you set it off. You like I did it? How you set it off when this motherfucker was
up. You know
hey. Yeah.
That's it.
I listen to shit, France. Don't get me wrong. I listen to what I listen to.
Yeah. I see. My number 4 is Hove.
Hove? Damn, that's kind of okay. Kind of low, but okay.
Hove is my number 4. I'm talking my favorite that I like to listen to.
Okay.
Hove is number 4. Okay. Matter of fact, I got another dude that to me I put him interchangeable around that same time. But Hove is another one. When he comes out, he feels good. You know what I'm saying? But I think he mean more to y'all from the East Coast than he means you know what I'm saying? I respect him more as a businessman and an entrepreneur. Definitely love his songs. But during the time, man, some of his beats wasn't hitting like how we liked them down here in the South.
Gotcha.
As I got older, they grew on me and I started liking them more and stuff like that. But when he first came out, I didn't grasp me like how I grasped a lot of other people. But I still think he one of the GOATs. He's still one of the greatest of all times. And I still listen to his music and I like him. He spit that shit and he be talking. A lot of stuff that he was talking about when we was younger, I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. So until I got a little older, I was like, okay, that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? I had to catch up to his lingo. So that's all. I wasn't from there, so it took me a little time to get used to that. But number 4.
Number 4. All right. You know what? In the spirit, let's just go and put JFO for me also.
That's you gonna be able to go back to New York? You understand that?
Just in the spirit. Oh, they're gonna understand because my top is all New York, so it don't even matter. It's just about your preference of what you like and what you know what I'm saying, what you're gonna go with. So and I'm able to do that because of the niggas that I have above him. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they better rappers.
For sure, but I'm trying to figure out the other.
I'm not saying they better rappers, anything like that, but 2 of them I felt gave me better music. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm gonna give Jay 3. I'm sorry, not 3. I'm gonna give Jay 4. You know what I'm saying, right? So I'm not. Hey, we good there. You know what I'm talking about? He do got my favorite intro of all time off the Dynasty. That's my favorite anything that nigga's ever done. You know what I'm talking about? So I think that nigga is people, if y'all can find it. YouTube be hating on it. It ain't on YouTube Music, so find out how you gotta find it. But yeah, that joint right there. Yeah. So I'm not mad at him. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the way Jay is real slick with his talk. He direct. You know what I'm saying? Like he might not say your name, but you know good and damn well ain't but one motherfucking person he talking to. You see what I'm saying? So man, I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. Like it's different. You know what I'm talking about? I think the American Gangster album very underrated. You know what I'm talking about?
I like
the Party Life. The Party Life. Yo, niggas better listen to that. That man. I love Jay, man. I love Jay. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga took off for me when he nigga threw 4 back. Like the Asian will vouch for that. You know what I'm saying? But I used to rap that whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Jigga my nigga, like I love all them joints. When he was with DMX, when when the Philly boys came into the rock, you know what I'm saying? He had to show his ass. Shit on uh what's the joint with Memphis Bleak and all them kids? 1-2 y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's one of his greatest raps at the end. You know what I'm talking about? I have him at the radio before you exhale, nigga. Like, yo, I love Jay. I love Jay. I ain't got shit bad to say about him. It's just that I won't just necessarily put on a Jay album, or I have those Jay songs that I would listen to over a track that one of these niggas have done.
Mm-hmm.
Is where I'm at with it. So that's why I can't put Jay above. You know what I'm saying?
I should have dug up my old CD book. That's what I should have did. You know what I'm saying?
I got him at
should have dug up my CD book. Before we leave, I might dig it out. You make me think about all these old songs, but then I got to find a CD player. Shit.
Yeah.
Shout out. So top three.
Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite rappers list, man. Favorite rappers. I think solid list. But I mean, a couple shockers. I mean, look, I can admit Juvenile is not everybody's cup of tea. I think Book can admit Tory Lanez is not everybody's cup of tea. But hey, that's our favorites. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Number 3 for me, Snoop D-O G. Is my number 3. Snoop is my number 3 favorite rapper of all time. You know what I'm saying? And
I kind of feel bad. I ain't got him on mine.
Hey man, it comes from all that early stuff, man. I understand that some people be like, especially Adrian be like, man, you be listening to the whole stuff, man. If I love it, I love it. I'm gonna keep on listening to that shit, man. I don't care. If it's new stuff that come out, I'm gonna listen to it again. It's gonna be in a rotation. It's gonna come back on again. I'm gonna listen to it forever. Snoop is one of them people that got timeless music, and the way that he carried himself, the way he carries himself is just Snoop is the definition of cool, man. And just be chilling and positivity. And it was crazy that Snoop, when you first kind of knew about him, it was about him killing people. He was on trial for murder. Yeah. Now, bro, have cooking shows with Martha Stewart and shit. It's like positive coaching youth football leagues and stuff like that. Bro, is just Snoop is one of my all-time favorite rappers. Period. You know what I'm saying? Just we ain't even got to talk about rap. Just him as a person, what he exudes on it. When I see him, he's one of my favorites. Period. And he a Laker fan. Matter of fact, I should move him to 2, but I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Shout out to Snoop though, man. Snoop is definitely top 3 on my list, man. He's one of my favorites.
I applaud that. That's very commendable. He's in my honorary top 10 now. You know what I'm saying? Like I have certain individuals that I just think they go in their own breath of air. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have Biggie in my top, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? I don't have Pac. I wasn't really a big Pac fan, but I do like songs from Pac. You know what I'm saying? But those two, they just go on their own. You know what I'm saying? Just out of the utmost respect. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, so you should have told me that. I wouldn't have put him on there.
Oh, it's cool. No, keep it for me. So even when we do like a top rappers of all time type shit, if we ever get into that one, y'all won't hear me say big or Pac. You know what I'm saying? Out of respect. I just think them brothers belong. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas just belong. The overseers of the list itself. You know what I mean? So number 3, right? Number 3 for me, God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying? That could hold their own. So it's DMX for me. What? Yo, I love Dog. I love the Dog. You know what I'm saying? He got so many. He has so many impactful songs, man, and it don't be the ultra aggressive ones that be fire like that to me. Them joints hit too, but it be the more slow pace when the niggas just talking. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of niggas. Yeah, there's the joint now my favorite that, you know what I'm saying, any verse that he's ever spit that come on some hard shit. You know what I'm saying? But my favorite song that he's ever done, I let y'all know that when we did the recap, when we recapped the verses, you know what I'm saying, it's Slipping. I don't think there's only one other song, and it's like 1A, 1B for me. It's One More Chance remix with Biggie, and then there's Slippin' with DMX. You can't touch those for me. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that gives him the nod over Hove. Hove don't have a song like that. Hove got Song Cry, but it ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? Hove got a couple others, but it don't hit that level. You know what I'm saying? It don't hit that level. And
I don't want to say Jay ain't went through no pain, but
no, I'm not saying he hasn't.
What I'm trying to say is you felt how much pain DMX went through on that Slippin' song.
Yeah, man. You saw the video?
You felt it. Yeah.
The video, you saw it in the video.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, I love that joint, man. Shit, Dog for Life. Dogs for Life. Man, like, there's tracks that niggas just don't. Yo, ain't that money right there? Oh, son, I'm hit. Yo, son, let me get you to the hospital. And then Dogs for Life. Like, come on, man. Like, the nigga had a line in there. Who I be is who I be. So, I don't want to fuck it up. If I play the song right now, I know the bitch word for word, line for line. You know how that be, right?
Yeah.
Like some songs, it don't click until you hear it. So I can literally go line for line, but you know what I'm saying? But hey, I love that track. But it's the Money Power Respect joint when that nigga came on. This is a beat that I can freak through, that I can freak to drop the reels, bust a nigga with the ills. That nigga's on my skills. X for the bills, hit him up, split him up, get him up. Watch you come. Get him up. When you do dirt, you get dirt. Bitch, I'll step back, make your shit hurt. Step back like I did work. This ain't no fucking game. What you think I'm playing? Till you land? Somewhere in the dark. Mom's at home praying that you're coming home, but you're not. Because you sitting up in the trunk, starting to run. The hell is hot. Because I'm here now, baby. It's going down, baby, with the 4 pound, baby. I let boy, yo, that joint right there, nigga, like I could be coming out of church and hear that shit. And I'm a killer, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that verse right there, that's my favorite X verse, period. Hands down, all time. I don't give a fuck. And I might say that's my favorite verse in life that I've ever heard. Just that. And it was off a feature. So it's like, I just love, you know what I'm saying, this nigga was different, bro. That nigga was different. That nigga was different. So I love X. He number 3 on my list for me, man. One time, double R. Throw it up. You heard.
Yeah. Number 2. Number 2 for me. Yeah, that flicker.
Oh, Weezy.
Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, number 2. You already know what it is. Lil Wayne been around so damn long, man. He done put so many people on at this point. I mean, he didn't put a dude on now that they is debating he might be one of the greatest. And I'm like, you can't skip over the nigga that put him on. That's still doing it.
That's a fact.
So it's like you could be greatest 1A, 1B, but the nigga that put you on is 1A.
That's the Michael Jordan Kobe debate right there.
Exactly. I mean, hey, if that's what it is. That nigga Lil Wayne still doing this thing at a high level right now. Sure. I mean, just because he want to skate a little bit more than you. I mean, it is what it is. So shout out to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is my number 2 for all the same reasons that you said earlier. Plus, that's the crib. You know what I'm talking about? So Lil Wayne.
I feel that.
When he first came out, when the Hot Boys first came out, it was Juvie, man. Come on, 400 Degrees. Sure. That's my nigga. But Lil Wayne has been putting in so much work. Got so many damn songs at this point. So many hits. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
like you can just
that
put
nigga
on
made 5 albums for 20 different people. Type shit. That nigga got a lot of music, bro.
A lot of music, a lot of mixtapes, he got a lot of shit, man. And nigga, and it's not trash. It's all quality stuff. So yeah, that's self-explanatory. He's my number 2.
All right. I don't even need my list no more, nigga. We know where it is. We in the creme de la creme. You know what I'm talking about? This is the whipped cream. So we gonna go with my boy, none other than the most hated on, underappreciated nigga to ever grace hip hop history. Okay, overlooked because of other niggas that come out and talk shit and put dirt on his name. Okay, we not gonna do that. Not me. I'm gonna ride or die with this nigga. You heard? Mm-hmm. None other than Mr. Jeffrey motherfucking Atkins.
Hey, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at it.
R-U-L-E. I will never. When 50 came out, I ain't never switched up. I was never a 50 boy. You heard? Mm-hmm. Shout out to BMF, but I was never a 50 boy. Okay? That's just what it is. Yeah. But Ja, man, when he came out, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knew him off of Can I Get Her? All right? Mm-hmm. This little nigga jumping around, bouncing around in the videos. You know what I'm talking about? Like, okay, bro, I see. But then he, you know what I'm saying? Holla came, and all them joints came out after that. And I'm like, yo, nigga, this nigga nice. From that moment on, we took the fuck off. Mm-hmm. I was Murder Inc. That's it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I was with them balls. I was with the ink. Lucky I ain't get a goddamn tattoo. So, and then, you know, my baby, you know what I'm saying, Ashanti, you know what I'm saying? There's need to hit on there. We ain't gonna get into all of that. You know what I'm talking about? Me and her used to rock out, but it's cool. Nobody believes it. So, see, hating ass niggas. So it don't matter. But yo, Ja, man, his timeless hits, man, timeless records. I don't care what y'all want to classify him as or anything like that. The nigga is literally the hit fucking factory. When J-Lo, everybody thought J-Lo wasn't gonna make it, nigga, he gave that girl a record and she took the fuck off. After she gave a couple. You know what I'm talking about? So, bro, I'm not gonna say
I ain't mad at that. That was a good ass pick right there.
I'm not gonna say he created this genre or this lane. Oh, but that nigga took that lane and went upward. I'll let your boy, Method Man and Mary J. Blige. You're all I need. That came out before Ja started to do his shit. You know what I'm saying? But Meth wasn't, you know what I'm saying? We had them hip hop R&B duets, but we talking about harmonizing as the rapper on the tracks. Come on, man. That's Ja. That's Ja all day. And even rap wise, this nigga was nice. A lot of people don't give him credit for his ability to actually rap. I'm like, the nigga was gonna be in a group with DMX and Jay-Z. Them niggas ain't about to just let any old body be in the fucking rap group with me. You see what I'm saying? That nigga must be able to hold his own. So when them niggas came out with their top 50 list and that nigga went on there, I felt the way about that. Come on, man, you can't do that. Yeah, can't do that. Can't do it.
I think honestly, he was going crazy back then. But I think if he came out later, he'd have been even bigger. Because Drake just took his blueprint and kept it moving. That's all he did.
That's it. And Drake can hold a note longer. That's it. That's the only difference. So I'm like, bro, I will listen to Ja Rule any fucking given day of the week, twice on Sundays. You heard? Twice on Sundays. I love that nigga's music, man. With me, bro, you always gonna get your flowers, man. I don't want to see you gone. You get them while you here with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a ride or die Ja fan. I got people that I work with. I'm like, they be talking 50. I'm like, well, nigga, I'm driving. Guess what we listening to today? Ja Rule. Get your mind right. Get your mind right, nigga. It's a long drive. It's over an hour. We gonna make it through one of these albums. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my number 2, man. No, my number 2 is Ja. My number 2 is Ja.
I ain't mad at it, man. I ain't mad at it. You got me feeling the way because you said we wasn't supposed to put these people in here.
Oh, you put Pac top.
Pac is my all-time favorite. All time.
You good.
And the reason being is because Pac, kind of the reason why my number 2, Lil Wayne. I think they got the same kind of work ethic.
True. True.
There's no reason why you did 20 years and you still got unreleased music coming out that ain't nobody heard of. I mean, not just a verse. It's albums still. This nigga been dropping albums at least once every year and a half. Unless they started that AI shit a long time ago with Pac, I don't know. Or unless he just really ain't dead. Pac didn't have so many albums. He had more albums. He had more albums dropped than Andre 3000. And Pac is no longer here. And that's just how much work he did. And then the stuff that he say, man, it's like Pac can have a song and he call you all kind of bitches and hoes and shit. And the third verse, he'd be like, yo, it's got a redeeming factor about it. He's like, yo, my brothers. And so he get you, pull you in with the bitch shit, and then he'd come with like, niggas. I talk to the niggas now. Let me talk to y'all. Like, come on, we ain't got to do all this. And I think that went over a lot of people's head. Like, bro wasn't negative. You know what I'm saying? He knew he wanted to put the medicine in the candy, so to speak. He come with that bullshit, but somewhere in there, besides hit him up, I mean, he ain't had no redeeming qualities in that. But everything else, he had some kind of redeeming quality about it to the verse that was like, yo, I'm talking about something more important than this goofy shit over here. And I think Pac should be commended for that for life, man. And I know some people gonna be like, you ain't got Biggie in your list. I'm sorry. Look, when we was growing up, we had niggas from the East Coast, and then we was in the South. You had to pick East or West. And Snoop and Tupac to me look cooler than New York looked dirty. So I mean, hey, that's what I picked. I gravitated more towards the West Coast than I did the East Coast. It wasn't no disrespect or nothing like that. But Wu-Tang and Old Dirty was like the front runners at the time. I mean, it looked real grimy over there. They had palm trees, and I like the Lakers. I mean, hey, who you think I'm gonna roll with? It is what it is.
I'm mad at it.
So shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Pac is my number one favorite all time. No disrespect to Biggie or anything like that. Biggie is definitely top 20. Ja Rule is definitely top 20. Book got a lot of people in his list that would make my top 20 list. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to that.
For sure. Well, anybody that know me already know.
We already know.
You know what I'm saying? If you know so, you know. All right. But for those who don't, I'm gonna just give y'all, you know what I'm saying, the shit that I like off this nigga's platform, you know what I'm saying? Straight out of Brooklyn, a baby mama fucking named Ghetto, Invisible Set Glow, full clip to Let Go, back in the Metro, fresh off the jet though, 50 grand richer from a 30-minute set show, gangster, but I'm the flyest you ever met, ho. Oh my God, like, yo, I'm talking about none other than my dark-skinned brother, FABOLOUS. Nice. Yo, my nigga, God Body is the greatest punchline nigga ever created. Like, better than Cash. Rest in peace, Big L. Better than my boy Banks. Like, if we was talking rap list, Banks is on my rap list. All right, but this is favorite artist list. But Lloyd Banks, that's my nigga too. But I ain't heard not a nan nigga come better. Pause. Put them words together better than Fab, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not a one. Not a one. Like, I have not heard somebody do that shit better than that nigga right there. And the first time I heard this nigga was in 2001. I was working at Burger King. Shout out to the niggas that went to Shoemaker. He had a little burned CD, and this nigga came on. It was just like a regular mixtape. It wasn't Fabs. But when that nigga shit came out, who the fuck is this nigga right here? Nigga said I'm pitching fast balls fast. I'm pitching white balls faster than Roger Clemens. Now back in the day, everybody know Roger Clemens, Yankees. You know what I'm saying? That nigga just told motherfucker heat. You know what I'm talking about? But I know them balls that he was talking about. Pause was, you know,
about to say, yeah, you know balls.
What I'm okay. I knew what he meant when he said he was pitching. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this dude? And he was like, man, I think his name's Fabulous or whatever. He was just on the mixtape that I found or whatever. I was like, yo, bro, I need that on my own shit. You know what I'm saying? And then that's from there on, bro. I never looked back. I've been riding and flying with that boy ever since, man. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I got the Texas toast, meaning that my brother sticker. Like, nigga, I'm telling you, bro, that nigga is 7-Eleven for a Slurpee, mate. Oh my God, yo, you gonna get me in all my different pockets of this nigga's greatness, and we don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But Fabulous is my favorite artist of all time. My favorite hip hop artist. You know what I'm saying? Of the person that who I want to listen to at any given moment. I think that nigga's incredible, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think that nigga's incredible. But yeah, that's it right there, man. That's mine. That's mine. That's what I got.
Y'all gotta let us know, man, how y'all feel about all-time favorites, man. This is favorites. This is not who we think the best rapper is of all time. This is just who our personal favorites is. Just because we got to preference it again, because somebody gonna say, "Oh, how in the world this person?" Man, it's my personal favorite. If you go in my car, if you look at my playlist, that's who in my playlist, man. There's a couple of other ones that definitely would have made it. Like T.I. is up there for me. There's just some people that could have made it, man. It is what it is. You know, there's only 10. We didn't want to make the top 50 list. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
We already took long enough with that. So
you heard?
I like that. I like your list, Book. I like your list, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Much respect to yours too, bro. You know what I'm saying? You shocked me with some of them joints that you picked. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
Like you shocked me with one. You just shocked me with one that was a little.
Tory.
Yeah, Tory Lanez one. I was like, nigga, for real? Like, okay.
Yo, man, they got a lot of shit, bro. They got a lot of shit, man. I can't overlook it.
I got you. You talking about quarantine radio? I'm like, yeah, that nigga was great on that. Yeah. Hey, shout out to that though. You know what we got it, man, dog. Man, it took a minute doing that. I ain't know it was taking that long. But we got to get into this.
I thought it was gonna be a little quicker too, but hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is. It always takes longer when you talk about stuff you want to talk about. You like enjoy it.
When you're passionate, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
The problem is, I enjoy what else we got to talk about, but we can't talk about it quite as long because I got things to do and I can't be here all fucking night. Shout out to the conclusion of a great TV series, Snowfall. It ended a couple weeks ago. I know y'all seen plenty of memes and everything like that at this point, but of course we got to give our review of how we think it went, what we think about it. If we think something could have happened a little different, that probably would have made it a little bit better.
Yeah.
Did the right people get killed? I think we just need to talk on it, man. Where you want to start at, man, with this?
Man, teach your boy how to squall. Get the trigger next time, little nigga.
Oh, man, come on, man. Not Jerome, man.
Oh, bro. What I'll say is, you know, in a lot of TV shows, right? Mm-hmm. You don't see the growth of multiple characters. You see what I'm saying? With this show, you saw, obviously we see the main character, you know, Damson Idris. He plays Franklin Saint. So we see Franklin as pretty much just a block runner to building the whole fucking enterprise, right? Leon being the muscle to the hustle to a boss of his own, right? Frankie and Louie. Jerome and Louie as well. You see their growth from, well, Louie was kind of always wanting to get to the money. So her ambition, she was able to see it come true. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people are just ambitious and don't ever get the opportunity. She was able to capitalize, right or wrong, you know what I'm saying, of the events, or, you know what I'm saying, what the choices was as far as the capitalizing was. But, you know, neither here nor there. You know, you got to see how money can make motherfuckers forget who they are. You can see how money can make motherfuckers believe that they are something that they not. We can see how money can make a motherfucker become what he wasn't to what he is or she is. And I'm going into it already. So this show allowed people to not only see, obviously, what we already know about the dope game or the drug game, right? You know, money, power, sex, whatever, right? but this show allowed you to see what it focused on the community. Okay. The destruction that it was. It showed the divide in family because of people not agreeing with what it is that you're doing. You know, losing loved ones from fallout or because of the decisions that you yourself made. Relationships. When I say relationships, I'm not talking about family. I'm talking about, you know, love interests. You see what I'm saying? How the moves that you're making and the things that they have, that they're around now because of you, how those relationships can change when they themselves get hooked to your product. Right. And then the pain from all areas. You see what I'm saying? The pain of loss, loved ones, money, power, whatever, respect. They give you everything. They don't just show you the highs. They gave you the extreme lows. And a lot of time, and they did it in such a condensed season. Like most seasons of series are 15, 16 upward episodes, maybe even 20 in one season. These niggas dropped 10. And it's only 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? Technically it's like 53 minutes max. You know what I'm saying? So they gave you no wasted seasons, no wasted episodes. There was not one episode I'm like, this is some bullshit right here, man. I didn't feel like that with any of them. All the way to the end. You know what I'm saying? All the way to the conclusion. So I thought this fucking show, I didn't start it until season 2. You know what I mean? I missed season 1, not because I'm just one of them niggas like, I'll wait. You know what I'm saying? And then when the time was like, all right, I'll go ahead and get into this now. I think I was on Power because Power might have been out at the time still. Something like that. Something was out that we was watching where I was like, I don't want to mix. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but when I started, man, boy, I started. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I started. Love it. Love the show. Love the show.
I have a couple parts where I think it could have did something different.
Okay.
I think the writing was a little off on the last season. I didn't see no parts where D-Ray's character in any other season looked like he was on drugs until this season. They made him have a little sniffle on the last season all of a sudden. And I'm like, he looks solid the rest of the time. Did I miss something? Because it was a while.
He stole. No, he stole.
I know he stole the money, but
shit, man. You know what I mean? Why not get on that thing?
Until it's like he just got a sniffle out of nowhere, though. He was the solid nigga, and then all of a sudden he's sniffling, and now he on drugs. It's like I guess I don't know where that part came from. You around drugs all day, like it was a little off for me. That part was a little. I didn't understand that. Like, I think they didn't want to kill his character, and they wanted what happened at the end to happen. They wanted him to be without a dollar, and so I think they had to find some way for somebody to steal his money. But D-Ray is the only one next to him, so it's like a writing choice. I think they could have did that a little different because you just made this nigga had a sniffle out of nowhere, and then now this nigga on drugs. So I'm like, he didn't never look like he was on drugs before. Nigga look cool, but I don't know. It seemed a little weird, man. But other than that, I'm with you. I guess I felt the way because I like D-Ray character. D-Ray seemed like the only solid individual on the show at some points. He the only one that didn't switch up. He just played his position. He was a soldier. He'll murk people if they need to be murked, and then he'll handle and clean it up. And then all of a sudden, now this nigga on drugs with needles in his arms and shit. It was just like, I think we should have seen a sign or two of that before that happened. That's What you think about the dynamic of the uncle and the nephew going to war with each other, man? And
that's the divide, man. That's the rift. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I'll say is I don't really believe Jerome's character never really wanted to be in the dope game.
He just loved
fine
that
selling
woman.
dime packs, nickel bags. You know what I'm talking about? He was cool with the weed. How that was coming in. But you know, like Franklin said at the cafe, you know, yo, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, if you ever put your you know what I'm saying?
He slapped that nigga twice, boy.
Twice, boy, after he issued the threat. If you ever put your hand, nigga, 2 ways, nigga. So it was one of those, man. It's like, you know, Jerome was just one of those, man. I'm gonna be whatever my lady need me to be. Like, you know, we always talk about your lady being ride or die. That nigga was ride or die for his lady. It was in reverse. You see what I'm saying? Until he just was like, man, I can't do it no more, baby. I gotta go. I can't take this shit no more. Cops looking for me. CIA? What I got? Dirty money, blood money, bodies. Yo, Jerome was, that nigga character, man, bow leg ass nigga, just be. With the Jerry Curtis.
I like Jerome character, man. He was dope,
funny as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? So I never had a problem with him, man. But he was just one of them ones, man, like it could have all been avoided. Even when the initial onset of the introduction of the dope came into the play, you know what I'm saying? He was against it. You see what I'm saying? So he never wanted it. It was kind of forced upon him. It wasn't a decision that he made lightly or freely. It was kind of made for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, my nephew gonna do what he gonna do. I know that nigga ain't strong. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the strongest. Can't protect himself. You know what I mean? His daddy gone, Alton ass. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, what kind of uncle would I be if I look at you like my son and I'm supposed to raise you as such? You see what I'm saying? Then I got my girl over here. She too ambitious. You see what I'm saying? Like, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tell y'all no and then let y'all go out there and get killed. So he kind of had to step in. You know what I'm saying? And plus, he knew the streets. He knew the people. A lot of people respected him, so they gave respect to Franklin. And that's how I viewed it. So I hate it had to come to what it came to, but obviously, I mean, as the story unfolds, like, what other way could it have gone? See what I'm saying? What other way could it have gone?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Louis was tripping, man.
Louis was trash.
Louis was tripping, man. Like, I felt Franklin when he was like, you know what, I fucked up, and we should do this as a family together. And then she said it's too late, and then he gave up. He's like, you know what, y'all got it. And then when that motherfucking Teddy took all that nigga money,
boy,
nigga, I would kill Teddy. I would try to kill Teddy for that. Boy, I just didn't understand. Yeah, that's rough, man. That's rough. And I felt him when he was interrogating him. He said, I thought we was gonna have barbecues. He said, man, you could have left me something to let me know. He said, you took all of it.
Yeah.
And then Teddy had the nerve to say, what I only allow you to do, you only do what I allow you to do, or some shit like that.
Yeah, you only have what I allow you to have. Like, nigga, boy.
The audacity of this nigga, man.
Why I like to pull some high aggress on you right now? Like, that nigga was the epitome of that shit. Like, Franklin was ruthless though, nigga. Hey man, that 70 million make a nigga boil hot grease and pour it on your skin.
That, you know, what I'm saying? He took that 30 though. You saw he took that. He's like, yeah, I take 30. Deal, nigga. Come on. Nigga mama shot that man, boy. That's crazy.
As the like, first of all, yeah,
But Teddy got too smart, man. He's like, man, get the fuck out of my face. Like, oh, this nigga was.
Yo, this shit was hilarious. When he's on the phone with the bank, right? And she walks up to him like, just, so where is he? What prison? What? She's like, what prison is he in? He's not in no prison. I shot him and got rid of the body.
That's when you know he feels safe. He had that white man next to him. He's like, man, get the fuck out of my face. He's like, yeah, I shot didn't drag that nigga in prison. Yeah, he like
when that nigga said that shit, I laughed like a motherfucker. I said, bitch, you stupid. But when she said, like, how even she said this, I think she knew the whole time. It wasn't even that part. I think she already had decided she was gonna shoot that nigga dead, regardless. I think she knew she was gonna shoot this nigga no matter what, because she said goodbye to Franklin. Yeah. Like before they even got there, she said all of that. You won't ever see me.
Before they got in the car, she's like, "Are you? If we do this, are you willing to not see me ever again? Then I talk to you again?" And he said,
"Yeah,
I'm cool. I'm getting my money.
Yeah, I'm getting 30 million. I'm definitely straight. You know what I'm saying? Getting my money." Yeah. Now she's so ruthless, man. She could have let me get the password out. That's at least set your son up. Like set your son. You set your son up. No, set your son up. Set your grandchild up. You see what I'm saying? Like it ain't just you might not approve of what your child, what your son did, but that baby's innocent, is what everybody say. No matter what scandalous activities take place, the baby's always innocent. The baby didn't ask for the situation to be what it is. I don't control who my parents are, how it happened, anything like that. Why would you why jeopardize me in the process? You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I didn't understand that. I thought that was a little bit ruthless, but I understood, obviously, as the show ends, the extreme lows when you have nothing anymore. Mm-hmm. The nigga that you was, your name don't ring bells, like Saha said. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I know all these shits, France. You know what I'm saying? My name ring bells. Saha. So it's, man, I thought that was a little bit. I didn't like that. Man. I didn't like that.
And then he was like, "Come on, Teddy, what's the password? Teddy, what's the password? Hold on, don't hang up."
Yeah,
but see,
that nigga great.
You saw that he was lost though. He was lost, and I think the mama had good intentions. Mm-hmm. And I think she was like, mama's always gonna love their kids.
Yeah,
I think it's a part in them because they always see the good in you. And the part I got from her, she didn't see no good in him no more. Mm-hmm. And so she was like, I don't want him to have nothing. I don't want him to have nothing good, because if I give it to him, he ain't gonna do nothing good with it.
Yeah. So just it's like when he came to the prison. Uh-huh. He's like, "Hey, mom, I just need you to sign it. Just need so I can get the house." Mm-hmm. And she just looking at him, and then just hung up. What that nigga? Bitch, the fuck you gonna do this to me?
he ain't had no.
Yo,
how smart he was. I just don't see him not being able to bounce back. And my problem is the story was taken loosely based off of Rick Ross's story. Mm-hmm. I was talking to AD about the ending, and I said, I don't know what's wrong with the ending that happened in real life. I don't know why he had to be broken down to that point where he had nothing. He had nowhere to go back to. Basically, he a bum on the street. He went from penthouses, his own plane, to being a bum on the street now. Mm-hmm. And I don't think maybe because he started drinking, and that's it. That's how his dad was too. So maybe he became that wino. That's why he couldn't function off that drink. But
bitch, you back here taking a shit. I live here.
They made that nigga like he was on crack. You know what I'm saying? Like he was on crack. Yeah.
That boy look rough.
Yeah. I don't know.
He looked. He went through it, brother. That nigga really went through it.
Yeah, I don't know if that to me had to happen. I
Yeah.
didn't want to see Franklin like that. I wanted to see him some kind of redeemed. It was like the show sentenced him to
Purgatory. Shit.
yes, but at the end he said he was free.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Freaks he ever been. Yeah.
man, shit, fuck that. That nigga was not free. That nigga was broke. You know what I'm saying?
Trapped.
Stanky.
Trapped in his own mind.
Man, he it seemed like he had like a mental break. To me, I know some people was talking about how it was beautiful, that he felt free because in the beginning, the first season of the show, the girl asked him, his friend asked him, "What do you want?" And he said, "I want freedom to do, you know, basically do what I want to do." And the gas station that he went in, the liquor store that he went in, was the same liquor store he worked at the first season. So it's like a showing like what he started off as, and then he said he wanted freedom. Now he said he got it. And I'm like, that's not beautiful to me. That's not the freedom I think this nigga was talking about in the first season.
You know what I'm
saying? I think he was talking about the freedom that he had at first to move around like how he wanted to and to not have to worry about it financially.
70 million free. That's what,
exactly.
Or 30 million free. Like that's a different type of freedom that we talking about.
Exactly. I think they really could. I would have rather him go to prison and turn his life around in prison. Dude, actually, what Rick Ross is doing, coming out speaking about his stuff, and he's making a great living. He don't have to be broke and wino. Everybody else got redeemed to a certain extent, but him. Gustavo, he a wrestler out there again, teaching people to wrestle. You got
about to reconnect with his girl in North Carolina.
Exactly.
And the kids,
it's like, come on, man. My boy, what's my boy with the Jerry curl? They went to Africa.
Oh, Leon
got his shit together. Went over there. Him and his wife, they were struggling a little bit, but they gonna. I mean, like he was redeemed. They got Louie. She up here hiding out with the people in the stables. She loved the horses. She out there with the horses. It's like everybody was good, but
everybody got something. Everybody gained. Everybody got something, except for him.
Except for him, I just did. I didn't like that part of it, and I'm like, maybe it's like they saying it's karma because he tore down so many other people's lives, and now his life is in shambles because of what he did. Maybe that's what they were trying to show. I just think they could have. I don't know. I think the real story was good enough. Nobody wants to see because now I want to see something else. I want to see like give me a part, another half a show just to show this nigga bounce back some kind of way. Tell me he went to therapy and now this nigga good. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't end that shit like that. Tell me Leon went back and just pushed this nigga in the car and at least brought him to a insane asylum, get this nigga off the street some kind of way. Tell me he did something. Like, I didn't like how it ended. Like, that's not good enough for me. And I don't know if it's a little ADD or something like that, but I don't like the ending like that. I ain't like that.
What I will say is these that nigga's an incredible actor though, man.
Great.
I thought Stringer Bell was my nigga, man. This nigga, Idris Elba. It's Idris niggas. I don't know, man. Idris Elba, Damson Idris. It's something in the bullet. It's something in the name, nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, them niggas, both from Britain or British, whatever, you know, European actors. These niggas don't came over and booming now. You know what I'm saying? Booming. Shit, Damson up there clapping Chloe's cheeks and shit. Like, nigga, the fuck going on around here? Like, ain't mad at it, dog. Like, yo, man. That nigga, yeah, this is.
And I wanted to hate. I wanted to hate on it too.
I can't, bro.
Like, what's up with? There's a lot. I don't want to say there's a lot, but I'm hearing a lot of more accents now after when we hear interviews. It's a lot of black people with accents, and I'm like, there's capable people here that I think do the job. I mean, I like Denzel's son. Denzel's son he be killing the stuff. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Isaiah Washington. killing stuff. I think there's other people that's here that deserve a chance. But if
let's put it like this too.
them niggas good like that, ain't nothing I can say.
Maybe a lot of people don't believe in the script that they get. You see what I'm saying? They might look at it and be like, I don't think it's gonna do nothing for me. Like, it's not to say that they wasn't offered the opportunity. These people might have just declined it. You see what I'm saying? It just be like that. Kind of like didn't Will Smith decline The Matrix?
Yeah, but I'm glad nobody wanted to see Will Smith.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, when other people pass on something, another can step into it, and it's the ideal fit. Just like my nigga with the banana. I'm gonna drop a dime on that shit. Like, nigga, it's our time. Like, it's stuff like that. Like, you don't know what your purpose is and what role is best served. The role that you best have for a movie might be to decline it so another brother or a woman or, you know, whomever can step into that and, you know, take it to open up more doors for themselves. You see what I'm saying? So if I walk through that door, this dude don't. You see what I'm saying? We still don't know who he is. You see what I'm saying? He might be over there. They actually got a show called BBC Channel. Like, it ain't Big Black Cocks or whatever like that. It's actually like an actual channel out there in Europe. It's called the BBC Network. All right,
like so broadcast channel or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that. So I didn't want people to think that I'm over here joking for niggas who ain't never been nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga book always tripping. This nigga book always working. It's like, no, man. Like, it's for real. So, I mean, he might have been on one of them shits. You know what I'm saying? Days of Our Lives type shit over there. So I'm glad that it allowed him to come over and, you know, get the role and then build his career. And now we are fortunate and able to see, we'll be able to see him in other roles going forward. You see what I'm saying? Get them opportunities. So I'm not mad at anybody who turned it down. I think the right person ultimately got selected and held it the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Am I the only nigga that get mad when I hear them talk regular? Like, nah, you got to talk like Franklin from now on. Like,
oh yeah,
I don't hear you say nothing else. Like your regular tongue. Just talk
All
like
American dude is like that too. The lead character on that, he from Britain. Yeah, he from over there too. So it's like, nigga, you too. Like, niggas is great in the shows.
Ain't nothing I can say. They doing their thing. Yeah, I mean, hey, it is what it is. I would like to see some local people get some.
But you don't know the way I know a nigga talk. That's my shit, man. Like, yo, man, it's like certain shits that these niggas be doing, man. And it's like, those lines will forever stick with me, man. Drive, motherfucker. Like, love it, man.
Yeah.
Love it, dog. So it's perfect, man. It's perfect, dog. That was a glorious, fantastic show, man. Like, I think about TV series that I've ever watched in my lifetime. I definitely put that in my top 10. I'd have to break it down to see if it can make my top 5. I know what my top 2 of all time are. Actually, top 3. I know my top 3 of all time.
Give me top 3 real quick.
My top 3. I'll go number 1. Number 1 is Prison Break. Number 2 is The Wire. Number 3 is Sons of Anarchy. They're my top 3.
I'm with you on that Prison Break. Prison Break up there. If you haven't seen Prison Break, go sit your ass down somewhere and just watch Prison Break. Yeah. Watch season 1. Then I ain't got to tell you nothing else. Once you start watching season 1, you're gonna want to watch season 2. Then you're gonna watch the way they the one started that cliffhanger shit to me. That stop you right in the middle of the action, and it's like, nigga, now I got to be up all fucking night because I got to find out what happened. And that's what they did. Sometimes they had some episodes that wasn't by shit, but at the end of the episode, they get good, and you be like, God damn, I got to watch this shit again. I got to stay up here all night. It is what it is. Right. So, yeah, Prison Break is definitely one of those. Unfortunately, they said it was trying to come back again.
Yeah, I saw somebody post something before.
Yeah, but when they came back the last time, it wasn't that good, man.
It wasn't. Just let that thing rest, man.
It's like, God damn, how many times you niggas gonna go to jail? Like, God damn.
Yeah, Spartacus probably would have made it for me if the main dude didn't die in real life. I stopped after that. Yeah, I couldn't get it. And then Game of Thrones, they just had too many dry spots for me. Yeah, and I can't put it up there. Even though we watched it, it's just like
If they would have ended it decent, we'd have been straight. But it was a big letdown at the end. It was like,
I'm thinking about it. Shit, it might be in my top 5. Snowfall might be in my top 5. I'm running through my mind of like all series that I've watched. I would have to
sit down and think about it for real.
I still watch Power. So if we just talking about Power as a whole, like it's Ghost Book, right? Raising Kanan and all them joints, like, you know what I'm saying? But if we just talking about like individuality and not branching off into another, like I got my top 3 is solidified. You know what I'm saying? My top 3 is my top 3. My name is my name. All that. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out, man. You hear from us. We love Snowfall, man. The show was great. I loved it.
Yeah,
I just really think they could have changed it. I ain't want these Franklin go out like that, man.
Yeah.
That was cold blooded. Well, if you ain't got nothing else, man, we can go and get up out of here, Chief.
Hey, man. Well, let me add this part for you real quick, people. Congratulations to Joel Embiid for his first MVP. He got MVP? Yeah, they announced it. I looked at my phone 32 minutes ago. They said the Associated Press released that he finally got it. Honestly, he should be back to back. That's all I'm gonna say. He should be back to back. He should have got it last year too. So congratulations to JoJo. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to JoJo. And Dylan Brooks, I don't know who team you gonna be on next year. It better not be Orlando Magic. That's all I know. So
y'all gonna pick him up. They said for the report to come out and said for you will not be back under any circumstances. That's fucked up. Like what, bro? What was dude doing? They hate your ass.
I poke bears. I don't know, man. He old. Them niggas is mad. So you talked all that shit and then came out there and shot 17%. Like, bro, that ain't gonna cut it. So yeah.
I think they have people that talk shit all the time, but for you to put out a report that says, "Nigga, this nigga will not be back. I don't care what happens." Jesus,
you didn't have to say that.
Take every NBA player. This nigga would not play.
But you know what's crazy is like people look at that, like other franchises look at that. You see what I'm saying? Like everybody see that the boy didn't play good in the playoffs. We see it. Everybody know that. But when you release a statement like that, it looked tenfold as worse. So it's like, I think they just fucked that boy over. You know what I'm talking about? He gonna be somewhere in the Philippines playing. That's all good though.
But I wonder.
And with Andre Black.
That's crazy.
Hey man, bring Melo back, nigga. Nigga should have been in the league this year, but y'all want Dylan Brooks of the world. Y'all want the Ben Simmons of the world. Perfectly healthy Melo sitting at the crib, waiting to do these. I've been waiting too. But shout out to the NBA, man. I just wanted to highlight that part real quick. But everybody else, remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment to our podcast, to the broadcast. All right. We look forward to hearing your feedback. All right. Also, follow us on MVP. I'm sorry. Follow us at the MVP_podcast on IG, Instagram. All right. The little camera that looked like a camera, but it's not a camera. That's your Instagram app. Go on that bitch and find us and then follow and do the damn thing that I just said. Make sure you email us at mansviewpodcast@yahoo.com. Any inquiries, business opportunities, questions that you got that you want us to explore and, go in for you, whatever, man, we here for it. And then also follow us on Twitch and Facebook Gaming at MVPODCASTGAMING. All right. So other than that, man, that is that. And we appreciate y'all hanging out with us this evening, or in my case, this morning. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a dope one.
Shout out. Thank y'all for joining us again, man. Y'all some real ones. Let us know if y'all want to hear some more of our top 10. You know what I'm saying? Or top 5 or something like that. We might have to do the top 5 TV shows or something like that.
Well, I gave them niggas 3 already. So
maybe we gotta do top 10 R&B artists or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. We might have to do something like that. The top.
My number 1 solidified. My number 2 might surprise you because that nigga also raps.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Don't play.
Well, we thank y'all for tuning in, man. Until next week, man. We gonna holler at y'all. Peace out.
Yeah. Hey.
Pray for me. Pray for book.